Hi, welcome to Homegirl Tabi's channel. My name is Ntabi Nkekana. First and foremost, I'd like to tell you about myself. So, I'm a girl from Pretoria, born and raised. I went to Pretoria Technical High School. I then matriculated and went to the University of Johannesburg, where I studied operations management. In 2018, I decided to make the big move to the US, and along with one of my friends that had been here for about 2 years, I asked him to give me information on how he got here, and so I'm going to share that with you guys. So the agency I used is called Workaway International. Workaway International recruits from South Africa, and this is only limited to South African citizens. So people from Botswana and our neighboring countries are not eligible to apply. They recruit for country clubs in the United States of America, and they have 2 seasons that they offer, but generally they recruit from May for the season in October, which is the winter season. So the recruitment process will start around May, where you go through presentations, you attend presentations, and you will do like a preliminary interview. And eventually, after some time, after you've gone through the application process, you will go to an interview if you are chosen, an interview with the country club, which happens around August. So once you've done the interview with the country club, they start sending offer letters around September, and you apply for your visa around that time too. And I mean, before COVID, you could just apply in September and get your visa around October. So the timeline might be a little different now, but in terms of visas, but that's how it was when I applied. So once you've gotten your job offer, you apply for your visa. Once you get it, then you're all set. So, what are the requirements, right? It's simple. You have to be a South African citizen. You have to be between the ages of 18 and 29 years of age. Okay, this is for everybody else. But if you're applying for a line cook position, you have to be between the ages of 18 and 35. You have to have at least 6 months of restaurant experience. And when they say restaurant experience, they mean proper fine dining restaurant experience. Some of the restaurants like Spur might not cut it, so you might need to diversify your work experience, at least 6 months. But if you have more, it's great. And if you have an educational background in the industry, that is also an advantage. So now you're probably wondering what types of positions are being offered. Well, they offer positions ranging from and not limited to server position, server assistant position, server captain position, dishwasher, line cook, bartender, host, spa attendant, golf attendant, fitness attendant, golf maintenance, green and grass, and so much more. So if you go on the website, which I will put it on the link, you will see more positions that I may not have mentioned. What else do they offer, right? So what the agency does is assist you with the visa process, which can be a very delicate and sensitive process to go through. They will help you every step of the way. They will also get you appointed accommodation in which you will be paying rent for. Rent can range between $160 and about $200 a week. And since you get paid bi-weekly, they will deduct it from your paycheck. So what you're being offered here is a minimum of 80 hours in 2 weeks. So if if your position is being offered for about $14 per hour, you can multiply the 14 by 80 hours, then that's how much you're going to be making in general, obviously without tax and rent and all those things. But yeah, that's generally how much you're going to be making. Another thing that's being offered is flights to and from South Africa. So you don't have to book your flights. You don't have to worry about having to borrow money and booking flights and all those things. So the agency will cover you on that and you don't have to pay. Another thing that I did not mention is that you get medical insurance. So at no extra charge. I think the medical insurance will be deducted from your paycheck, but it's not that much money considering how much medical insurance is in America. So you get that with the package. So now you're probably wondering, when do applications open? When can I apply? So applications open March 2023. I think they're opening earlier because the visa process is taking a little longer. So they're going to be opening in March of 2023. They will have a presentation that you're going to have to look through. It's a video presentation. You look through that, and at the end of the presentation, they have a few questions to determine if you are the right fit. From there, it's literally not up to me or anybody else but the agency. They will look through your CV. They will require documents and references on your CV to check if you are the right candidate that they're looking for. So in the link below, I will put another agency that I have personally used, and they also recruit from South Africa. So I'll put all the agencies that I know of that recruit in South Africa for the United States. Now on to some fun stuff. So I've traveled a little bit in the country, and there's some really cool places that I've been to. I've been to places like Miami. Miami Beach is really nice. I used to like partying there. I partied a lot. I partied a lot in Miami. And what are the other places? I've been to Orlando. I haven't been to Disney or Universal yet, but this year's the year for me to do it. So I've been there to Orlando. I've been to Chicago. I've been to Indiana. I've been to North Carolina. I've been to Connecticut. I've been to New Jersey. I live in Atlanta. But obviously, one of my favorite places to be in was New York, where I lived in 2019. But I lived in New Jersey last year, and I was in New York literally every day. I was like, all my money went to Uber. Like I would Uber from New Jersey to New York, just because there's vibes. New York is the devil's paradise. But yeah, it's a few places. I will be uploading videos to show the places that I've visited. I've been to the Statue of Liberty. I've been to Rockefeller Center. I've been to Empire State. Yeah, I've been to Times Square many times. Many times. I've been to the Brooklyn Bridge. And yeah, so my experience in America has been really amazing. It hasn't been the easiest, because one thing you need to know is that you're gonna miss home. Like, you're going to be homesick. There's no South African store close by. The only South African store is the ones online, and they are expensive. And there's another South African store in New York, but they don't really sell South African stuff. And then there's one in Florida. But when you're like me and you don't live in Florida anymore, you struggle. So you will struggle. You will miss food from home. You will miss home. You will miss your family, your friends. You'll miss groove, because groove in America is so different to what groove is back at home. Anyways, please do subscribe and like and comment on my channel. I really appreciate your support, and I'll be uploading more videos. Ciao.